mean, I'm not so bad. I'm down 10, so I'm down to 15, and I'm webbed. And there are three spiders because one got bloodied and went away. But will it come back?
That is a good question.
Nothing like Nick saying, "Oh, just just do 3 points of damage, Tommy. I automatically do 3 extra points of damage, so it's always going to be a 4." Well, shit.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to actually start off giving an introduction of characters because I didn't do that last time. So, yes, I'm so glad that I gave you a heads up for what you would be doing. But we do have the full crew assembly, so we'll start off with Tom so that we can get our way. Feel better about that. Tom, introduce yourself and then introduce your character.
Right, Tom, and I'm playing Uther Chris, the Dragonborn Barbarian, Silver Dragon.
Currently in a bit of a pickle.
Currently in a little bit of a pickle. Got a little aggressive with some giant spiders and got into a sticky situation.
There we go. All right, Dave.
All right, my name's Dave, and I'm playing as Trier S. And we were able to get away from the spiders, and we're going to try and figure out how we can help out my good friend here and Uther Chris, and hopefully get out of this sticky situation.
Do you know what his name is?
What, Uther Chris?
No, the person that you snagged.
Oh, the were-rat's name?
You don't know why? Because you didn't bother to ask us those things.
Yeah, we didn't. Cause
I know. Hey, there's a lot going on. It's okay. You don't have to ask everybody's name, right? But everybody has a name, everybody has a backstory. No. What's that?
But people are dying!
I know. That's fair. All right, Paige, the newcomer.
Yes, I'm Paige. I'm the newcomer. I'm going to be playing Alsafina, the elf bard. I forget what type of elf she is. I'm also brand new to D&D, so I've never played before, and I'll be...
Just to keep some of the shadow off, you might want to move this thing up that also functions as a self-defense device if needed at all times.
That's one of the reasons why I have it.
And we will go ahead and kick things off as we talk about where it is that you are. So you are currently in the titillating tortoise. Drunks is there attending to the Nox, who is currently unconscious. There have been things that Drunk he had asked for Locks to bring his bag, and he has been pulling out different types of medical herbs, things like that. Go ahead and give me a medicine check to see if you recognize. You just go ahead and roll a d20, and I'll tell you what the modifier is, and we'll be a little faster than trying to hunt down.
A 5.
Okay, so he is pulling out herbs, and he is looking like he's using them for healing. However, he also could be making a test. They're not really sure. I mean, you're not confident in but you do know that he is chanting in a way that you have never seen before. So one of the things that is different about Anthropia is that there are no clerics. All right? There are no gods. The only thing that like I said, Anthropia is very small. And by small, I mean small. Like they don't think outside, right? And so, but the problem that comes with that is wizards, which there are. That is the primary focus of a lot of this culture. Wizards do not do any kind of healing. And so there is this issue of what to do about that. There are people that do healing. But one of the nice things is that bards do have access to healing type magic, right? So what happens right now? I did. Good. Just wanted to make sure. So what happens right now is, as he is making these different rune marks onto Nox's body, he says, listen, Dollface, I don't actually have access to my magic, but you are a bit of a bard, right?
Yeah.
Would you be able to help me out? This is the reason I had to stay behind this. Could you lend me a little bit of your magic?
Give it my best shot.
All right. So how do you inspire as a bard? Like what is your process of magical inspiration? Which is what he's essentially looking for.
Do I have my cat at this point?
You do. And the cat can disappear into a pocket dimension. And pop back out,
Okay.
or you can dismiss it and it poofs away, and you can recall it, and if it dies, we'll see.
Okay.
Maybe 8 lives, bro. That'd be fine.
Quiet, please.
8? What the hell happened?
What?
You said 8.
No, they get lives, right? Cats get
9.
Nine.
You get 9.
Yeah.
That's why I felt like there was a great backstory there.
Sped English teacher who can't count. That's what that was.
No, I think that we all know that the cat probably sounds like this
There's,
point.
oh yeah, he's.
So how do you bardically inspire?
So you know how Puss in Boots like does the big huge eyes? I just hold him up like his paws out like this. I'm holding him in front of someone, and I'm like, look into his eyes. You can do anything.
All
You
right.
would do anything for him, wouldn't you?
You do though see something unique that happens is that while you are doing that, you actually see the tendrils of arcane magic actually come out. Usually it is somewhat imperceptible, but in this moment you see them actually come out, and while they come out, they redirect into from Drunks into Nox, and some of the runes start to light. He goes, all right, I think that's going to help out. But I really need that blood, so you need to go find those two knuckleheads and tell them to stop playing around down in the sewers and get that blood sample. All right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, he gives you he actually gives you a quick map and says, I think you'll be able to find them here, and then shoots you out the door. Any questions before you leave?
I don't think so.
All right, you're wasting time. This is going to die. All right, so you head out. Meanwhile, we switch back to the sewers. Yes. So, currently surrounded by large, nasty-looking spiders. I'm going to go ahead and manipulate the screen so that it can be kind of seen there. All the way over.
All the way. All the way, Tommy.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, where's the mouse?
All
Right,
right.
right. So down here in the sewers with these spiders, Uther Chris is currently completely encased in spider webbage. All right.
I did a bad thing.
But don't worry. His turn is 3 spiders from now. So, no big deal. All right. So first spider is going to come at you with a bite attack. Does a
I'm taking it this is an advantage for the spider.
it is not.
I'm webbed and they don't get advantage?
They don't get advantage.
Well, they suck.
Because they're still they still have to move in. Wait, they get advantage? Oh my gosh, that would be sad for you. That'll be fun.
Look, man, I'm not
Hold on
here
a
to.
second. Hold on a second. Let's see. You're restrained.
Tommy, you're saying too much.
No.
Sounds like he's playing the game. Like,
It is what it is. Or maybe there's a twist. Or not. Or I'm just gonna fucking die.
The twist is there's no twist. That would be quite the twist.
It's like a small twist, like an Oliver twist, just a little.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't believe so. I may be wrong, but
Well, they suck.
But-
Stupid spiders. Skip for having no mind.
so that one I don't think gets you an 11.
Nah, 16.
I'm trying to give you some kind of
Chance.
fighting chance in
Good
this.
man.
I know, but now it is the other giant spiders' turn. He had back up and come and tuck himself away. So he is going to have advantage on this attack because he is sneaking to do so.
Was this the one that I bloody?
Yes.
Alright.
so he's pissed.
Yeah.
He doesn't like back in the bloody. 16 does hit.
Yeah. Barely. Stupid spider.
And does 13 points of damage. If I am not mistaken, that is more than you currently.
No, you are mistaken, sir. I've got 2 hit points left.
Color me impressed. I was thinking that was.
As long as the next spider misses, I think everything's gonna be okay.
Wait. That wasn't his damage. I attacked again. Let's do the actual damage. I apologize.
Oh.
13 is not damage. Don't write that one down yet. Instead write down 11. We'll go ahead and apply that to you.
Okay.
And currently what I have, you having, is 0 hit points. But that is because I realized just now that I did not have that because of it being bite damage.
Oh.
So, yes, you
Would
have
it be what, piercing?
it's piercing damage, which is then half to 5. So you are still good at this point. You have 5 hit points, and there's only one other spider that gets to make that attack.
Oh, he's
It's
nothing. He's the last spider to attack. If he was any good, he would have been up first.
That is fair. All right, so we're going to go ahead and come in with that attack. Lucky boy. All right, so that is his turn. Now you have the opportunity to be able to at the wait. Let's go ahead and read that web condition that you are under. With the web condition, I believe you get to make your restraint card can, as an action, attempt to break free. So you do so at the beginning of your turn.
What do I do? Athletics check? Or?
Yep.
Okay. And since I'm a barbarian, do I get advantage in?
You are currently raging. You do get
Okay.
advantage.
Alright, so then. Goddamn lights.
It's more like
No, we're good. We're good. Don't change it because of my old ass.
hey, I need it too.
I'll take the 20.
You'll take 20. All right,
So
so
15 and a 20.
15 and a 20. Okay,
Or-
so with the 20, there is just like an explosion of like instead of just like ripping it away, it's more of just a burst away, and pieces of the webbing get onto the spiders, and they are a little bit more concerned. You see. You're not sure exactly the facial expression of concern from Eight Eyes like, but you see spiders give each other side glances with at least half their eyes to see whether or not they want to continue this fight. So, what is your follow-on action? You have the ability now to be able to get away. It will result in attacks of opportunity, if you attempt to get away right now because all three of the spiders are surrounding you,
How-
or you could
How close are they to Dave? Or how close are they to Try Your Ass? And the were rat to be named later.
he moved his he was able to move half his movement, but also take the dash action, so he is 45 feet away.
Okay. We're gonna fight to the bitter end.
Okay.
Let's do this.
You can take a
When do I do
bonus.
it? Can I do anything from where I'm at?
Yeah, you'll be able to.
Okay, just let me know when.
Yep, it's next. So you have a bonus action.
Okay.
You could take an offhand attack like with a hand axe or knife or something like that. Throw it. Do you have anything like that? Or I'll let you.
My sidearm is a morning star.
Oh yeah, you have. So yeah. Just go ahead and make an attack with the flail.
Okay.
Just the damage will be less. That's all.
10. And what's my modifier? With the flail.
With flail is going to be a plus. Come on, buddy.
Sorry, it's plus 5, so 10, 15.
15. Got it. All right. That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage. Not include the modifier.
Damage, no modifier. Alright, so just a straight D8, no strength modifier.
Correct.
4.
4, right? All right. And that was again the one that you had already hit. Just add insult to injury on that. All right, Dave. Try your ass is able to do something right now. One more round, and Paige will also show you
Okay.
with her.
Can I cast an illusion? So is Tommy free right now?
Tommy is not free. He would have been able to move, but because he wasn't able to. Because he had to use his action, he wasn't able to disengage. So he would have had 3 attacks of opportunity against him if he tried to move right now.
Can I cast an illusion over him to confuse the spiders, or is he too big?
You can cast an illusion above him. What is it that you would be casting an illusion of?
I would probably try and be casting an illusion of what is directly below him. Or, I mean, again, I don't know what kind of sensory the spiders have. I just, like, if he disappears at least from their line of sight is what I'm trying to do. And it's like, if I can do the surrounding area, I think that might confuse them enough.
So you're attempting the kind of minor illusion camouflage you're talking about.
Yeah.
Like going stealth mode type of thing.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll a first roll a nature check,
Okay.
and then roll.
A d20, right?
Yep.
So I got a 17,
17 for that. Okay.
and now I'm rolling for. See how if I cast it?
Yep.
Okay. I got an 11 plus. What would I add to that?
Yeah, dude.
For your
So good.
you add your spellcasting modifier, which is the intelligence,
So I
and your
got.
proficiency bonus.
What's my proficiency bonus on that? So it's a 4 plus 3 for intelligence.
Okay. And plus 2 for your proficiency bonus. So
Okay.
it's plus 5 on top of the 110.
11.
11. So 16. Okay. All right. So what I'm looking at is that is a difficult thing for you to be able to do. So 15 or above is what I'm looking at as the DC for that.
Okay.
And it could modify based off of the circumstances. And then the nature check was for you being able to know.
Like how to like formulate like that kind of a thing or no?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What is how do I need to make this look for it to work for the spiders and where they're all positioned, right? And then their fields of view. All right. So you are able to essentially cast a an illusion over the top of Uther-Chris, and has a chance of him being able to not be seen. All right, so one of the spiders though is up, and it is going to look for for where he went. With a 11, even though you rolled a 15, that tells you how smart giant spiders are. He does not see Uther-Chris and is continuing to look. This one does not look for Uther-Chris. It is instead going to. Is going to shoot its web, but it needs to have a range of it has a range of 30 feet. You are outside of that, so it will roll with disadvantage. Does a 9 hit? No, it does not.
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Yep. So you have a web that goes sailing past you. This giant spider, though, is upset with Uther and attempts to see him. A 10 does not do it. We are back to Uther-Chris.
I would say if you could run away and join me, that would be the right course of action.
Well, let's give it a shot.
All right.
What's wrong with 3 attacks? 6 attacks of opportunity.
No,
you got
6 because you have the protection of that illusion, right? So, Uther-Chris turns to start to move toward you. As soon as he locks onto you and makes eye contact with you and starts to move toward you, you watch as a tear appears directly in front of you. All right? Now, Uther, what's your intelligence?
Got a whopping 8.
This confuses Uther because right now there is a tear in front of him. He moves his head to the side to look at you, and the tear begins to widen out wider, and you watch as he almost seems to turn into ink and be sucked up into this tear directly in front of him.
Okay.
Uther, that's your turn. Your turn is to disappear into a rift in time and space.
Cool.
If you want to take a bonus action, you can say something before you start to slip into this conundrum.
Bollocks.
All right.
Bollocks.
It is your turn.
All right, so I'm going to turn to my were-rat and just say, what's your name again?
My name is Philip.
All right. Philip, get us the hell out of here.
Oh, yes.
Now, are you still looking back?
I'm going to be checking behind me. Like, I'm going to try and kind of grab a hold of Philip, like grab him by the shoulder, like, get us the hell out of here.
Got it.
And kind of like hold on to him and kind of look back.
And be looking back. All right. So the spiders are stepping back away from this, right? Whisper. You have been walking through a desert that looks like the saturation level of color has been completely moved to the left. It is the most barren and desolate place that you have ever seen or experienced. You don't know if you have been walking for hours, if you have been walking for days, or if you have been walking for years, because of how there is no movement of the sun. There is no movement of the clouds. So there is just this endless expanse of where there are what seem to be a barrage of mountains to the side, and you have been looking at one particular peak that seems to kind of move and continue going in one direction. You have not had to eat. You have not had to sleep. There is nothing to maintain. You wonder if the journey that you have taken was worth it. But the pain of outliving everyone that you have loved has driven you to the point of taking this leap into the unknown and trusting something that you had no knowledge or awareness of what could be the consequences. But the promise was to be able to access the place between the land of the living and the land of the dead, and to be able to continue your mission of extending your life while still being able to commune with those that have passed on. But right now, you're not even sure if it's worth it. While continuing to walk, though, you see what looks like a knife that has been stuck into a dark canvas tent in the daytime. And a tear appears, and it is the first amount of color that you have seen. And your wings take you as fast as they possibly can toward this, instinctually, toward this piece of light, this finally something different in this dark space. Okay? And you see it opening, and you move closer and closer, and you can see that it is as tall as it's about 10 feet tall and about 2 feet wide. And you can see beyond that there is some type of images that look like a different place. What would you do?
Oh.
And everybody else is going, what the heck is going on? Right? So you start to move forward, and as you move through it, like passing a stranger, or who you think is a stranger on the escalator, but it turns out that you just don't recognize them because they're much older than they were a friend that you went to high school with, and you're like second glance at them, you're pretty sure you know that they seem familiar to you, but you can't really place why they're familiar to them. You see this really confused Silverborn dragon moving through the same temporal portal that you're moving through. And as you pop out, you see in the distance a elf and looks like a large rat running with their nose. And behind you here, and then there are 3 very larger than large spiders.
Looks like you're in a pickle. All right.
Looks like you're
Terrence, when you look behind you, you are surprised to see a small.
because all that was what Tommy saw, right?
No, you see,
There's a twist.
you see a small flying,
Yeah,
small flying man.
a flying man.
Yep.
Okay.
He's about 2 feet tall.
He's
Okay.
like a freaking fairy.
Bigger than a fairy, I would think, if he's 2 feet tall.
You're thinking of sprites.
Yeah.
Fae can be all sorts of different sizes.
fairy could be 8 feet tall. You don't know.
Yeah.
You're not the freaking fairy whisperer.
Do you want to roll to see if you are a fairy
He's having none of it.
I'll roll to see if I'm a fairy whisperer. If I get a natural 20, I am.
Yep.
I got a 10,
You were not a fairy whisperer.
Turns out you're just a whisperer.
pretty much.
All right. So you are able to share a moment, and just make it that much more confusing. As you're about 60 feet away from the you were able to move. We'll say 60 feet.
Okay.
From the spiders, who are not continuing to advance because they are confused as hell as what the heck is going on. Right?
As am I.
As you are, all right? And then while you're trying to figure this out, suddenly, Paige, excuse me, Bella asks Alsafina comes running up and almost bumps into you
From the opposite direction.
from the opposite direction with Eliza in tow, who you ran into while you were down the stairs.
All right. So whose
Okay.
turn is it? Is it mine?
It is your turn.
So it's Eliza, Alsafina coming in, Dave and Philip the Were-Rat going out, and then the fairy
Is back by the spiders.
in between the spiders and
You were going at full tilt, so by the time you stop, you're approximately 45 feet from. You're 30 feet away from the spiders and 45 feet from Dave.
When he went into the void thing.
He did.
Yeah, he's in the void thing.
No, he's out of the void.
Have I seen that?
Yes, you have seen the fact that this fairy has. So your friend disappeared into this slit.
Okay.
In just like you're. You've been doing this practicing mind illusion thing. It almost looks like somebody did a mind illusion of a
Curtain, like
right?
opening up, he went
Yep.
through it, and then it came out. But it was not a curtain, it was an actual portal in time and space.
That's
I don't
what
know that I
that.
did that. Or,
I don't know. For some reason, I you have. What would you actually think if suddenly you saw a slit here in?
well, knowing where we are, I would think it was some kind of weird rift based on like the rift technology or the portal technology and the town.
There's portal technology. There are mages.
Yeah, I would have thought that's what it is, and I've been like, what the fuck happened? And that's where bumping into these guys. So if I see him,
He's barely out, but you're like, oh my gosh, he's really far away. No, he's small.
so he's small now. He's the size of.
I see what's happening.
Yeah.
You're still thinking of Uther Chris. So Uther Chris is in. So small guy Uther Chris literally crossed path in the rip in the space.
If it helps Dave understand the situation better, Uther Chris was never going to survive this encounter.
Okay.
And Whispering was always going to show.
Okay.
Does that help?
A little bit.
All right.
So Whispering, so Uther Chris is gone.
You don't see him. No.
Okay, but I do see Whispering now.
Yes.
And he's coming at me he's 35 feet away.
Yes.
Okay.
And the opening of this slit that was there winks out.
Okay. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is, if we're just bumped into them, stop them and recap with them what's going on.
So essentially move to a safe location and start talking this out.
And there's some weird little dude that came out of a portal and I lost Uther Chris.
Wait, what? This is Eliza.
Okay?
Okay, who's the fuzzy guy?
This is Philip. He's a were-rat who's going to take us to the were-king.
And is he a criminal?
Philip, are you a criminal?
Well, I was in charge of the operation that was happening at the market. But I was only following orders. I believe that gives me immunity.
Eliza looks at him. It does not give you immunity. And she starts to search Philip and pulls three daggers off of him, and also a piece of chain and a small golden-looking bauble. But based on the way that you hear it hit the ground and ting, it's more likely made of tin than it is of anything of a precious metal. But there is a moment where you're like, search the guy. Yeah, that's a good idea. And she starts to,
Well, can I still go up, like, talk to her? She's like,
yeah, absolutely. She's going through the motions that
she's doing it. It's like, Philip, you're still gonna take us to the Were King, right?
Where did the security guy go?
We'll figure that out in a little bit.
So he's not here.
He's not here right now.
and you see him glancing around. Go ahead and do an insight check.
Where'd my D20 go? Ooh, that was bad. I got an 8.
An 8 total.
Yep.
All right. So, he just looks nervous.
Okay.
He is. And naturally so. He's about to rat on his boss. And he's not a rat. He is a rat.
He is literally a rat.
He is literally a rat.
Who's that?
Not figuratively a rat.
Closet case of leather.
I'm aware of that.
Beg pardon.
That's okay.
Well, again, I what do you smell, Philip?
Danger.
Eliza? I'm gonna get your character.
What?
Alcefina? We should probably try and get to a little bit safer place.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
That's my cat. He eats rodents sometimes, but I try to.
Your cat pops out of its interdimensional space. I eat only the finest gazpacho and cream, but no WS. And then pops back into his interdimensional.
See, there's no danger, Philip.
Why did you sound like a bad this? That's even scarier. I don't know. I was just kicking things up. Yes, okay. Let's get to safety. Wait, I have an idea. What if I pretend that I captured you and I take you there?
I'm gonna give a look to Eliza and see if she thinks that's a good idea. Or how do
You're
I
saying that you captured all three of us.
Yeah, that's.
And
It's
then-
just the optics are.
Wait, who's the little man? And Whisper, why don't you describe what you look like?
Well, what you see in front of you is 2.5 feet, 60 pounds of solid fairy muscle. Pretty old looking. If you were to picture a healthy hipster at 65, flowing white beard, top knot, really battered robes, and wings that just pop. Just pop. Kind of looks like that.
Daddy?
And adorned in some different skulls of different kinds of animals as well.
Green and browns and a healthy pestilence.
Okay.
I think this is my dad.
What?
I think it might be my. I'm looking for my dad. I'm sorry.
All right.
We're in a whole thing right now, but this might be my dad.
Fuck are you? What the fuck happened to Uther, Chris? And I'm pulling out my daggers just to be safe.
Alright.
Do I need to roll anything for this?
No. It's up to. But this seems like pretty normal behavior to popping out of what you know to be a rift between realities and popping into somebody else's reality and just showing up at their meeting about going and seemingly confronting.
I get it. I get it, young buck. I get it. This has got to be weird for you. It's okay. Let's just take a moment, get someplace a little bit safer. I really don't like that Philip fella. So let's just get someplace safer, and then we'll hear Philip out. But I don't think we want to keep hanging around here with those.
Why the fuck?
I trust him.
I want to know why we should trust him. I haven't been
Go
convinced.
ahead and do a insight check. And then go ahead and do a persuasion check.
So I got a 10.
Yep. So you got a 10 total?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not rolling well.
Yep.
That one.
Okay. So
And this is why I'm not going to trust him.
right. So
You know,
the dice have also spoken. You just watched your friend disappear, and then something stranger show up, right? Not trusting him at this point is completely understandable.
I
just-
jumped on that real fast. I think you're right. We should probably figure out who this guy is, actually.
So, has he really explained who he is and how, I don't think he's explained
No.
who the fuck he is and how the hell he got here and what the happened to
He has
him.
not explained anything to me, sir.
Alright. Name's Wisparian. Wisparian Wraithwind. I've been traveling, I don't know how long. I'm a monk. I follow the way of the long death. My curse,
The fuck is the long death?
my curse
I'd like
is
to know that better.
my family, everybody that I loved. They live and they die, and I don't.
You don't. What?
I get older, I just don't die.
Oh, how terribly unfortunate.
It's awfully boring. A little maddening. Wrinkles never get better.
I think he's great. And would you be interested in maybe doing a little bit of scouting into a situation? I believe that I know where the Vermin King is setting up his operation,
and she pulls out and she pulls up using minor illusion a rough schematic of the sewers and kind of like minor report Tom Cruise is the minor illusion and zooms in on a particular section and says,
Philip, is this where the Vermin King is at? And Philip looks at that's yeah. I don't think that's. But it does look like a little bit from the top down. That's where the I see it now. Okay, that's where the boss is. We have had difficulty with being able to. We found the Vermin King before, but he always has an escape plan. It would be nice if we had as many individuals as possible to block escape routes before we try to confront him. I believe that he will most likely give up if he has nowhere to run. And Philip, you can hear him nodding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's not. He depends on us.
So, what I would like to suggest at this time, before we move forward, can you heal me up? Because I'm assuming they're all good. I'm not.
Oh my gosh, you look dreadful.
So who can heal?
What has been happening?
You can heal me.
So
if I can help.
I don't want to heal it,
What
Philip.
can happen right now is we've been kind of talking back and forth for about 10 to 15 minutes, right?
Mhm.
45 more minutes is going to be a short. It would be qualified as a short rest. And you'd be able to use some of your hit die to
Okay.
be able to recover some of your hit points yourself. That way you're not using any spell slots for healing that could be used during combat.
Okay. So should we do that now?
Yep. I will say that it has been short rest. So if you have any abilities that reset at short rest for Tyrus, those are going to be recouped.
Oh, like your minor illusion.
Yeah.
His minor illusion is always there. It takes a full action to be able to do so. It's but it's a cantrip, so he's good there. But your and I don't believe your bardic inspirations reset until you do a long rest. If I'm not mistaken, for us being correct.
How would I find that?
It would be on your sheet.
Which one?
There's so many.
Go to the second sheet.
Uh-huh.
And my guess is it's going to say Bard features. So you'll see your name, and then underneath, it'll kind of look like this.
Oh.
Yeah, no, you're right there.
No,
You're right there.
I was there.
Right here, I'm guessing is. So then you're looking for.
I think if I remember right.
When you finish a long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. And so the bardic inspiration maintains for 1 hour. So if you would like to, if you decided to, you could give a bardic inspiration to individuals before you even go into the room, knowing that if they needed it, they would be able to use it at that time.
Okay.
Because let's say that Tyrus goes in and tries to use a persuasion check, right? And he's struggling with it. Having you pull like your hat and put it in his face. It's okay, you're gonna make it. Might be a little bit, might spoil the mood of trying to persuade somebody, right? It's kind of like if you've ever, if things have verbal components and things have, somatic components of actions that need to be taken, trying to do that during a social interaction does have consequences to it.
Okay.
So it can make sense to sometimes beef up with things like if you have certain things that'll modify rules prior to the situation. But if since it has like an hour duration, it's different than like having a minute duration.
Sure. Okay.
So what am I rolling to recover hit points right
So you have what is called hit dice.
Right.
So and you have a number of those equal to your level, right?
Yep.
Your hit die is
2d8.
is a D8, all right? So you recover half of your hit dice when you do a when you do a long when you do a long rest,
Okay.
right? So if you use both your hit die right now, or like roll one of them. Is that a D8?
It is. And is it a 6?
Six. All right. So how close does that get you to full health?
Gets me to 11 of 15.
11 of 15. All right. So you can decide if you want to roll another one.
I'll go with 11 of 15 right now.
For 11 of 15 right now. Yep.
All right.
And then that way, if it's kind of that managing of one of the biggest things for D&D is managing your resources. All right. So expect at least at the very least 3 encounters that could use resources before you ever get a long rest. It should be more like 5 to 6.
But if I do trance, if we have enough time,
Oh, you're an
I get a
elf.
full
That's right.
reset after 40 minutes. So we get 40 minutes, maybe I'll go into trance. You can do that too.
Nick, will you
I have
hook
4
me-
hours.
Will you hook me up with
What?
that?
Trance is 4 hours for a long rest.
Yeah, 4 hours, yeah.
Yep.
So,
Thanks, brother.
sorry. So Bardic Inspiration
Mm-hmm.
that I used before, does that go away from the person that I?
Nope. So he used that bardic inspiration. So that means that right now you have 2 of the 3 uses that you have left before you take a long rest to recharge.
Okay.
So you did expend the bardic inspiration with when you were with Brooks.
Okay. And so I have 2 out of the
You have 2 left.
2 left out of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be
Okay.
wise to give now.
You could, yeah. I would say so.
Okay.
Because once you're done here, you're going to head back. I would guess as soon as possible because you're trying to get that blood sample as soon as possible.
Yeah,
Do we know each other?
yeah, vaguely.
Vaguely, you know each other about as well as you know each other right now.
Okay.
As well as the players know each other right now, the characters know each other.
Yeah, which is why I'm not trusting anybody, but I want to stay at the inn, and that's what's motivating me.
Yeah, I understand.
And so that's why
I'm playing some character chaos, but
but-
like, yeah, interrupt me if I'm doing something real stupid. 'Cause I
what I'm gonna look to is
You're definitely playing up daddy issues, considering that you're deferring to both
Oh,
males
no,
repeatedly, and I see the. Are you
I
my father?
well, what I want right now, because I do know that probably the
But
baddest,
you know him.
the baddest bitch we have here is Eliza, and so I want to know what her plan is, and I'm going to follow her plan. She has a plan. We need to cover the exits, so I want to know is how are we going to execute that plan, and I think she's the one to tell us. And I'm not really sure about. I kind of trust this one, but I definitely don't trust this one.
The most important individual is
The person I
going to
trust
be
most is Eliza.
is going to be the one in charge. I would guess that would be the rodent wearing a crown. But he has been slippery, so I am going to make sure to cover an exit. The small one, though, will come in handy. If you look at the diagram here, there is, at this point here, there is an exit. It is covered by a grate. Now that grate could be raised, but I know the mechanism that can be disengaged to keep it from being able to raise. And it just so happens that it's a bit hard to reach for someone my height, but I'm guessing those wings could carry you up pretty easily. So that would be the exit that you'll be in charge of taking care of.
Hopefully it's dangerous because he doesn't die.
That's true. That's also a good point.
It still hurts.
And
That would hurt.
I think-
that sounds really difficult.
And then Eliza looks at you and says,
and the most talented tongue I think in the group is going to be yours. I would shut up. I would say that you do your best to try to negotiate a peaceful surrender, and I will execute the arrest.
All right.
I think it's pretty simple.
Are we going in as Philip suggested, like he's going to pretend I'm his prisoner, or am I just taking Philip in?
Philip, does the king grant an audience? I don't think he's a hat. I don't think he's a business. I bet he would. I bet he would like that. I mean, he always likes most of his friends he makes. He makes friends. Got like a bunny rabbit. Got it. And like he doesn't bite people like Frank.
Philip, can you still smell my cat?
Oh yeah.
So likely your king will smell the cat. How does he feel?
Well, it depends on how close you get. But I got a better sense of smell than the king.
Okay, so maybe you can let me know how far I need to hang back, or I can.
Well, Eliza didn't she want to give her a place, or?
And Eliza steps to you and says, "Oh, like it's not the cat." She presses her hand on you, and you notice that there has been like some like mud and things like that splashed up on you, and the clothes that you're wearing now like fresh and clean. She says, "Cat people get cat on them." Oh yeah. I don't smell a cat anymore. Is there still a cat around?
I mean, he's tucked away, but.
And you feel like a little nudge inside of your coat. Yep.
Some extra tuna a little later. Thank you, Eliza. Appreciate it.
But is she going with me and Philip, or is she going to cover an exit?
Well, the exit's all inside of the room. I will point them out as soon as we are in the room.
All right. So Eliza and Alfafina and I are all going with Philip to go meet the.
You know, we just met.
I would love to be able to like now, like if I was like the guy, like I was Your Majesty.
Oh, that would be.
And then you walk in. I think that was what kings do. Like they talk to people.
I think
Eliza,
that sounds lovely.
if that works for the both of you, let's do it.
How should I introduce you? Like, what are your titles?
Title.
Asafina.
You know, I
We got like Tigress.
You could say Lord or Lady Alsafina,
Whispered Death.
Lord Tyrass, and Lord Eliza, or Lady Eliza.
I don't know.
Does anybody know how to read?
Yeah, it's just a title.
I got it. I just draw some pictures. Okay.
They're just titles. Lord Tyrass.
This is gonna be a great introduction. I want to see what he does with this.
All right. So, you start to move toward objective. Unless there are any.
I would, just before we go in there, I do want to. Oh shoot! I would like to pull out my cat for just a moment. But will that make me smell like?
I mean, not for a moment. Yeah.
Just for a moment.
Yep.
I don't. You need to see this. Look into his eyes.
Okay, I look at the cat.
You have the most magnificent mustache. And you actually do feel like you have a magnificent mustache, that this is going to be a better day because of it.
I absolutely do.
All right.
I know I have a great mustache.
All right. So what that means is you have if for the next hour, if you have a role that you think would be influenced between being a positive outcome or a negative outcome, you can roll a D8 or a D6 and add it to your.
Nice. That's my inspiration, right?
Can,
That
yeah.
is-
Can I give a little like descriptor?
Yeah.
Obviously, everybody's seen like the Puss in Boots, like big wide eyes, like big,
Oh, yeah,
real
yeah.
cute. But you see, like his eyes are so deep that you see like the into the abyss of like the cosmos a little bit, but just faintly, and then it goes away.
Okay. Okay.
Cat's covered in catnip.
No idea. You have no idea what are these buckets. Some of the is
I love that I'm giving him this voice. This is so great.
So we're moving, right?
Yes. Yep.
So I see there's a new screen, so that
Yep.
always.
If you want to go ahead and zoom out, you can go ahead and take a look at the screen. We're gonna go
I
ahead
want to delete
and
the giant spiders. Is what I want to delete because those fucking sucked.
oh, are they still on?
Well, they're over on the side.
On the
Oh, well, they're in the chat. Yes, because they've done things in the chat. Sorry, you can minimize the chat if you'd like to.
How do I?
That makes you feel better.
Or do I close it?
All right. What I'm going to do, though, I'm fighting with you. I didn't mean to. All right. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break so that I can go potty,
Okay.
and then we will get into this section while we watch. That's it. Oh, it didn't do it.
Right, I'm trying to figure out. I feel like y'all are going in, and I'm covering the grate. Or am I coming in with you, and then splittering up?
I would think.
She's going to. So go ahead and expand. So see the grate up at the top. That's because I have it. Let me have it for just a second. Let me have it for just.
Quit playing with my mouse.
Move the mouse, but not right now. Dang it. It's not doing what I want it to. What?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're doing great, though.
I don't think any of us know what we're doing.
See?
And there's some weird fairy now.
Hey, that's.
But he's an old fairy. He's like a codger.
Doesn't mean he's not weird. I've met lots of weird people, Tom. Lots of weird old people.
But I've got wings, and I kind of glitter.
You don't want to know some of the stories I could tell of weird old people.
You literally like.
Did they have wings and glitter?
Some of them, yes.
Yes.
This is
Obviously.
amazing. Now I want to know the story.
You wanted to tell you about like Bubbles the clown?
No.
Oh my gosh,
I
Bubbles.
want to go wash my hands now.
I wish that I could figure out why this isn't going where I want it to. How hard is it? Come on.
That's solid ground.
It's pretty watery. Stop.
Actually,
Try your ass.
It is not tire your ass, but he doesn't know that yet.
It's probably Tyrura.
Oh, did you do a random? I did. And that's what I thought you were doing it just to be fun.
Totally did random.
Oh, that is so good.
When I saw it, I was like, it's perfect.
Chris, I thought I came up with
tear your
off the top of my head, and then Nick played. That's why it became Uther Chris for other Chris.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, I just did random and I like the red one.
Well, look at you.
Yeah.
Mm.
Up there. Potter. Take the potion. Just don't give up the name.
I did too when I saw it. I was like, you know, hadn't thought of one.
I really thought you came up with that just being like witty.
universe thinks you are. Handed that one right to you.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
I love the fact that I did not figure out.
Those are really pretty, by the way.
These were bought for me by Tommy. Because the only dice that I currently have with
Is it Dungeons and Dragons like the cartoon action figure?
Well, I can't find
You would, I suppose, start out by...
I'm familiar with Tiamat from Final Fantasy.
that is one version.
Yeah.
For
All right.
I don't know how old you are.
I need you to.
For us older, I'm 47. Tommy's probably 47.
47?
I need you to pop that down. I'm 46.
Hey Chris, if you're going up, can I get some water?
Yeah, I'll be Nick instead.
Nick, yeah, sorry.
Sorry, you smell like her.
Thank you, Nick.
Kids and your
I'm
fancy.
His dad is Chris. He's not Chris. He has too many Chris's in his life.
Yeah, no, he's just lazy. At this point, it's just lazy. What's your name? Chris? I'll find a spot for you. You're good.
What am I
You gonna be
supposed
my
to
dad?
write down?
I don't know.
Like, I don't even see.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the hugest fan of this mouse.
Well, is there anything here?
I don't know.
Full screen. Window.
There we go.
There we go.
Right click on it and pull. There we go.
Oh.
Oh!
Look at me.
Let's go.
Look at me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our leader.
Did he do it?
He wields too much power.
All right.
All right.
We're back into it.
What's that?
I did not.
Back it up.
Thank you.
So this is similar to the map that
This is similar to the map
pulled up.
that she had pulled up. Yes.
Okay.
Brief question. I've only found some of my cards. Would they be in the higher level ones,
Lower.
or-
Right now,
That's
your stuff's
where
probably
I'm
gonna be low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I looked in the 0 through 2 and couldn't find some of
What are you missing?
What is it?
Oh, your dice are pretty too.
Thank you.
Hers are like much.
Are those like a bluish green?
They're like a green and a black and
Does anybody want to help me the nerds? Gummies.
yeah, they sound delicious.
Thank you, though.
Oh, these are pretty. You guys are pretty. Ooh, they're pointy.
They're very sharp.
Yeah. Those,
Not about that.
those dice have an age limit. They are not for smaller children.
Somewhere in my basement, I do have an old school, like legit crystal dice set that I got from my brother.
Really?
Yeah.
I
That's crazy.
had no idea what to buy, and then I saw these, and they were entirely too expensive, and I had to have them.
There you go. Dice can be like super goofy. Expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, but also it's like I'm supporting somebody off of Etsy, so it's like
That's all.
Oh, you did small. Okay. Totally. Yeah. Awesome.
All right, so we're gonna get back to it, but
I'm all about doing
you notice that as Eliza moves into the antechamber of this sewer system, that she seems a little bit alarmed for a moment. It's pretty easy to tell because she talked about two different pipes that could be used as exits, and she now notices that there are 4. And then there's also the addition of the exit directly behind the gate. So everybody sees where the throne is at. If you want to kind of zoom in, you can. He has some of his minions around him. And then you also notice that there is...
Is that the throne?
Yeah, so the throne should be like the one right in the middle, top.
Okay.
And you can kind of see there's a pipe there,
Yep.
Right.
pipe
And then
bottom
double.
left, 2 on the top, and then there's that big like thing there. And I'm assuming there's also another one See where there's the little like thing that you would open up, but maybe that's where water release might also
Oh,
be
the valve?
possible. Yeah, the
Yeah.
valve might also be a possible exit.
Well, numbers just got a little too high for, because there are 5 of us, and that's if you include Philip the Were-Rat, and now there are 6 possible.
Can we determine as we're walking in how many people are around the Rat King?
So there is, and if you want to move your cursor around, it's a little bit easier to see sometimes. So there are 4 were-ish looking creatures. They just seem to be large, large wild animals that.
There's
but
more than 4, right?
there's 4 just around him.
There's him.
1,
2,
2, 3,
3,
4.
4. That's the
And then there's a were-rat and a giant rat up at the top. You notice that they seem to be kind of segregating themselves. You also find it interesting that the other were-rat, who seems to be somewhat confident and cocky, has picked a spot that is higher than the king. And
this one?
correct.
Okay.
So as you start to walk in, there is a bunch of motion. This is essentially what the things that the creatures that are around the where or the Vermin King right now we're in different corners of the doing different things in the room, and as soon as you start to walk in, they all move into those positions of kind of protection for the king, protection of themselves, all sticking together.
Do they seem hostile, or do they just seem like they're ready to protect their king as their job if they need to?
They seem to be functioning the same way that you would expect animals to. As far as but animals that are pack animals, that they would or herd animals, that they would move together when there is anything new, and that anything new is treated as something hostile. The rats, though, function more in the way of aggressive and yet hiding. It looks like the king is about to do something, but then Philip steps up.
Your Majesty, Nicodemus, the Vermin King, I present to you. Lady Yasmina, Lord, Tyrus, and Lord Whistling, and Lady Cop. That would like to see to have a talking to with your grace.
So what's the Rat King gonna? Is he doing anything now?
It's the Vermin King.
Vermin King.
And
Sorry.
you can tell that he's a possum.
Sorry, I couldn't tell from this distance.
It's all right. You could have zoomed in. No, I didn't like spend a lot of time.
Tommy took the mouse.
Oh my gosh. You notice that he relaxes
Better?
and actually puffs up into his chair.
Yes, I will be taking audience with these individuals. Approach!
And he points to the area directly in front of him. So it would be, he points down into this area.
Okay. So I would assume that's where we're moving.
Yep.
Though, is Tommy gonna move into like whatever position he was supposed to be moving in?
He's gonna execute the plan that you had.
Yep. But I'm gonna go with you guys right now. But I am not gonna walk.
You're gonna float.
We learned anything. If we learned anything from Star Wars, you don't give up the high ground. So right now, I feel like he's having us walk in there, but he's got the high ground.
Absolutely.
And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with, and I move a little bit quicker, so I'm going to be on the back side of you, but I should still be within 40 feet of that grate. Oh, no. From there right in front, how far do we have for the grate?
You can get to this one.
No, I got it. That's the one I got to get to.
40 feet to the grate.
Perfect. That's where I'm going to go.
But you are, I'm guessing, 10 to 15 feet up in the air.
I am slightly, and I'm doing this on purpose, I am slightly above eye level of the Vermin King.
Perfect.
I'm okay with that. And so then we're just moving into position in front of the Vermin King.
Yep. And Eliza stays back in this area. I'm going to go ahead and it's going to be her block, but she kind of moves off to the side here. And
That's good.
and Vermin King looks over at her.
Come.
And she looks at you, Tyrus, to give some kind of excuse as to why she is staying back.
All right. I should roll for persuasion.
You can.
And I'm going to try and don't worry about her. I'm the one that you need to talk to. She's just a lackey who's hanging back. And fuck yes, I convinced him. I rolled a 19 plus my persuasion, which was 6. So that's a 25. I'm pretty sure I convinced him that I'm the person that he needs to be talking to.
Yes.
If you didn't, we are in deep trouble.
And also convinced. So she's also there still within like. Can't really note, but she has like a hold of Philip as well.
Okay.
And who is standing right next to her. All right.
Proceed.
All right. I gotta think this one through a little bit.
Let me begin. I'm guessing that this has to do with the acquisition of some items from your kingdom, the Serpent as well. Bring me one of the items.
And little Bonnie jumps over and picks up a painting that is soaked now with like sewage water. But might have actually been something that was once valuable.
How much will you get for this?
Actually, what I'm more concerned about is not so much the things from the market, but a dear friend of mine, Drunks, his daughter was recently kidnapped, and we were wondering, O King, if you might have some knowledge as to who might have done this.
You know the lovely Nox.
I do very well, and she is very ill.
I told you it was a bad idea. I did not, I only usually liked those that are my friends, the bees, she was so nice to me. And, she would bring us things that were not rotten, and she would leave them by the river. And Frank says that if I bit her, she would be with me.
He's looking at Frank. Who's he looking at?
He's looking at the large and somewhat this guy up here.
Okay. So he basically now has admitted that he is the one that legit bit her.
That King, the Vermin King Nicholas.
Yeah.
Nicodemus.
Yeah. So he's the one we know at least that I got to get the blood from.
Yes.
So the question now is for everybody, and this is just campaign talk, but not actually talking to him. How in the fuck are we going to do this?
I will give
Well, I
you
know
one
how-
option. You're within the distance of a pretty decent dagger throw.
But
Yeah, but the problem is I got to get his blood. So if I throw the dagger, there's no guarantee that that's the one I have to hit him with, right? But throwing that dagger isn't going to get his blood.
Oh yeah. So the way that dagger works, and you've been messing with it a little bit, is one way you twist it, and you pump, it creates a vacuum in the tube. If you twist it the other way and pump, it creates pressure and would deliver whatever was in the was within the vial. So you can either inject someone with poison or extract the blood. And it is designed to do it upon impact.
Okay.
Like an auto injector?
It's like an auto injector, but can also be an auto extractor.
Yeah.
So you can either go you can either try to talk them into it, or you can try to take it by force.
Well, I think my best course of action is going to try and talk him into giving it.
I mean, I like that idea first.
Yeah, because I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Because here's what I think this situation is going to play out is I'm going to try and convince him, and either I'm going to succeed, and he's going to come to me, and then Frank is going to get pissed off and come at us. So we have to be prepared for that. I would rather he come to me so that I don't lose that dagger, because if I throw it and miss it, that's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Because then I'll have to try and find it, and we're starting all over.
You
So,
do have bardic inspiration too.
so I can add to a roll, right? All right. So I'm gonna say
But a one is a one.
a 1 is a 1. So that's the main thing I can't get is a 1.
wait a second, though. Have you used your heroic inspiration yet?
And it only lasts one session.
Well,
Unless you can tell me exactly what you got.
What are we like comparatively stat wise for?
Persuasion.
Yeah.
So I have a +6 to persuasion.
And you also have the ability to do what is called the help action, which means that if one of you is trying to persuade or do something, the other person could be a wingman that is. I always think of it as the guy in. Do you ever watch Knight's Tale?
Yeah, I love
The
Knight's
Keith-
Tale.
yeah. The guy. Don, Dion, son, and then everybody's like looking around. Yeah! Everybody starts cheering. The reality is that none of the people, actors that have their spoken English, so they didn't know when to start to
I love that.
cheer and scream. And so the other actor had to ad-lib that, so they would cheer the way they were supposed to. And it stuck.
So I say we both try to persuade him, right?
Can I make an insight? Because I obviously
Right,
in
I'm
real life we're having a conversation,
Yep.
but I don't know these two people from Adam.
Yep. Go ahead and do
So I want to do an insight check to see if I'm kind of picking up what you're stepping in.
Yeah.
A 13.
So, go ahead and roll again.
Even worse.
Even worse. Insight 8.
Okay. So with that 13, you figured out that.
Oh wait. I have proficiency in it though, but it would already be added into it. Okay, never mind.
So you definitely picked up that this Tiger Ass guy seems pretty sharp. Also seems pretty good with being able to talk and convince people.
How do I feel about Frank?
Frank up there?
How do I feel about Frank?
Frank, you can just tell by his stance that he wants stuff like
Should we roll for initiative to see who's going when? Okay, because I'm going to try and convince the king, and my plea to him was going to be basically, I can tell you have great care. She is in great pain. I know if you could only give...
Go ahead and just role play it, and I'll tell you when you need to roll.
All right. So, the king's name again, just remind me real quick. So I got Philip, and then I've got King Nicodemus.
No, I think it was Chrysodemus.
Nicodemus. That one I remember this time.
Too many Chris's, man.
All right. So, King Nicodemus, I can tell that you greatly care for Lux. Sorry.
The whole family.
Yeah. I can tell you greatly care for Nox, and that you were misled about how she might react to that bite. But if you could just so graciously give me just a drop of your blood, then I can definitely make her feel so much better. And I know that my bard here will help make her feel so much. She is in so much pain right now. Pain that you cannot imagine.
I would lead myself to try for that woman. You may take it all. If you will promise me one kiss. Not from you. I mean from Lady Nox.
I absolutely will promise that she will shower you with devotion and love and all the kisses you could hope for if you will cure.
Go ahead and roll. And it is with deception, not persuasion.
I did pretty goddamn good because I rolled a 17
Out of that one.
and my deception is +4, so we're at 21.
So you see him just light up, and then
How can you promise such a thing?
Because Lady Lux and I are the closest of friends, and she has spoken highly of her, you.
I have not met Nox's sister, but she has spoken highly of me.
Well, she knows her sister.
Ah,
They
yeah.
talk.
Yeah. Oh, the girls talk.
They do.
I've almost talked to one.
And she has an image of this great King Nicodemus, and she would like to meet this great king. But if you give me just a drop of your blood to help her poor sister, I know she will come and shower you with devotion.
Frank, bring the royal knife.
Frank.
Boss, I don't think that this is a good idea. Silence! Bring me the royal knife.
Alright. And he walks up with the royal knife. And lashes out with it, cutting Nicodemus' throat. Roll for initiative.
All right. What are we rolling?
We're all rolling?
Yeah,
Oh, shit!
it's on.
Did he heal right away, or did it bleed?
Is this a D20?
The royal license.
Royal
license is silver.
No, that. Yeah.
He's just little.
I'm gonna do terrible. Because that's what I do. I'm going last.
I got a
Do you
19.
still have your bardic inspiration?
That doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah, just trying. I got a 16.
All right.
I've been doing very well so far, so I'm still okay going last.
And don't forget to add your. So
Oh, wait.
you'll see initiative, and then it might have a modifier. So you got a +3. So we got 19s.
Yeah.
So a couple of 19s, and Dave.
That's right. I'm going last. I don't think there's anything.
But you get to get a little bit of thought on what worked, what didn't.
Exactly. I'm happy going last. I'm okay with it.
What was Alcina?
19.
And Tiger
I got a natural 1.
So that means a 5?
5, technically, yes.
All right. So we begin combat. Let's go ahead and do. Why don't we do some freaking combat music? Because we are about to get into combat, so we want to do some combat music. Let's do.
Dua Lipa.
Dula Peep.
All right.
I forgot my
All right.
headphones.
So the
It was terrible.
first what?
I forgot my headphones at the gym tonight. It was so terrible.
Oh, that's awful.
So the first one to be able to go is the bunny rabbit, who gives a giant battle cry and runs
Sorry.
Yeah, they sound so terrible when they're screaming.
and runs to Frank and lashes out at him with a bite attack.
Oh, yeah. That's nice. We got the minions on our side.
Yeah.
Well,
Totally misses.
we have the minions.
Like misses wide. All right. And now it is Whisper's turn.
Alright, where am I at? Where is he at?
You are down here.
And he came up and he took a swipe at the king. So he's right there. I am going to shoot a ray of sickness at him.
Okay.
So is it just a to hit roll?
For your ray of sickness, let's take a look at it. I believe it is your to hit, and then it is a saving throw. Nope, it's just a hit.
Okay. And what am I basing it off of? Is it just his armor class? Or?
Yep.
Bless you.
Hank.
Yeah.
And then do I get any modifiers?
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Spellcast modifier.
17.
17 hits. I would roll 2d8, and he has the poison condition.
This is Frank, right?
Frank.
Yeah, this is Frank. 14.
14 points of damage.
14 points of ray of sickness damage.
Alright, so he is poisoned and has taken 14 points of damage. Alright.
And can I move in as I do it?
Yeah.
Good. I'm going to move into. Is he the red circle?
No, he's next to the red circle.
I want to move into the right side of him.
Alright, so you're moving up to here.
Yup.
So in between the chipmunk of I want to fight somebody and disaster rabbit.
Yes.
Okay, and Frank Diaz. Got it. All right.
So where at?
Next is Alcina.
So, is our Are they dead?
Who?
Um,
Davis?
yeah.
He has blood spurting out of his neck.
So I'm assuming.
I know what I'm doing.
If it's a fight, we can't win.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Good thing you're going last.
Exactly.
So, I mean, is there anything I can do to staunch the blood loss or help or heal or?
Yeah. I mean,
Is that something you can do in combat? I don't know.
You can.
Okay.
So your spell of I will tell you as a soldier, if to treat a burn, you remove the source of the burn, and to treat a stab wound or a bullet wound, you remove the source of the stabbing or the bullet.
So you'd have to take the.
Yeah, you can stop bleeding, and then the next turn of Franks, he's just going to reapply
Oh.
the same damage again.
I see. Okay. What should I do?
I would, if I were you,
Yeah.
I would take a look at your spell cantrips, and you have Firebolt,
Yes.
Starry Wisp, and Vicious Mockery that are all spells that have 60 to 120 feet of range to them.
So
I think our goal is to stop Frank. I think we can stop
Yeah,
Frank.
okay.
Everybody is going to like be cool with us because most of the people there, though. Where's my mouse? There's somebody up. Yeah, there's one other thing up here, which I'm not sure what that is.
I think that was the giant rat, like the
Okay,
RES.
so stopping Frank is our main priority. Because I'm not sure he necessarily needs to be fully alive for me to get the blood, but I know what I'm doing next. But if we can stop Frank, what I got to do next is going to be a lot easier.
Okay. So you said Starry Wisp, Firebolt, Vicious Mockery.
Yep.
I could not find the cards for Starry Wisp or Firebolt, but I have the one for Vicious Mockery here.
Okay. So Starry Wisp is going to launch a mode light creature and make ranged. And on hit, take 1d radiant damage, and until the end of their next turn, it emits a dim light at a 10-foot radius, and cannot benefit from the invisible condition.
Go, girl, light his ass up!
Okay.
Firebolt does 1d10 damage, and has the possibility of setting things on
Burning people
fire.
around.
No, it won't burn anything else.
He is a lycanthrope.
Yeah, so magic is going to work on him, but like a stick won't. Or a giant two-handed axe. So, insult, Starry Wisp, or fire. You have that much time to make this decision.
I mean, I like Starry Wisp.
I think fire would probably do the most damage.
I don't know.
But one spell's as good as another as long as it does damage. Right now, the main thing is doing damage. Which one has your biggest damage? I don't know your spells, so.
In my spells.
What would you say your style is?
Yeah,
She's
part of
developing
it. It's the first session.
I'm figuring it out.
I'm always like
Chill.
fireball. But that's because I love fireballs.
But it's a small room, Dave.
It's not fireball. It's just a fire.
You just showed me fireball.
It's not that.
I've seen the memes about fireball.
I didn't ask what
Okay.
size the room is. I didn't ask how close my allies were. I
Plymouth
said,
Reporter on all 370 pages of the book.
I'm fucking scared of it.
No, don't be afraid.
Okay.
You're good.
Let your enemies and your allies together.
It's gonna be a couple weeks before we start blowing shit up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
Let's do Starry Wisp. I'm
Okay, all right.
intrigued by that one.
Starry Wisp. Okay, so go ahead and I believe roll your. That's going to be with a +5. So go ahead and roll a d20.
Hell yeah, +5.
It's not bad.
I'm pretty good.
17.
17 to
Plus
hit.
5.
17 plus 5.
Yeah.
You hit him. All right, go ahead and roll that D8.
Ah, fuck. What's the D8?
Kind of, not the pyramid, double pyramid. Yep, that one, right there.
Should I roll yours?
You can roll it.
Yep.
Nat 1.
That one. All right, so he takes 1 point of damage. But he is also radiating a dim light, which will make it more difficult for him to be able to hide. He tried to like scurry off and hide.
This is
Okay.
the same one from
All right.
the market.
No.
That's Philip.
That's
Yeah,
Philip.
Philip is the one we captured as one from the market. This is Frank is kind of king-pinging the thing, and I think trying to. Well, not so much king-pinging. He's the Rose, and he's trying to take over the Kingpin's territory.
Yeah,
This giant rat
freaking Jafar, man.
moves up to the king, and as it moves up to the king, bites
Bites who?
the king. He misses the king, but seems to be siding with
Frank.
Dangerous roll here. Turn it is. Runs to the king and bends down to make sure that he's okay. You also notice that he takes off his crown. It is Frank's turn. Frank.
Didn't Frank already have a turn at the beginning?
He initiated the turn order, so we'll go ahead and skip his turn, move to this guy, who's going to run over to Frank, and is going to attempt to hit him.
Or bite him?
That is not what I wanted. So just kind of swap places with.
Keep your eye on the squirrel.
He can't push him out of the way, so he's going to slide up here and attempt to bite. He does have pack tactics.
Why did the king take off his crown?
Squirrel took off the crown.
Squirrel took. Oh.
Squirrel went over to help staunch the wound. Whoopsie.
I don't like that squirrel. I don't know about that squirrel.
And hits Frank for 3 points of damage, which you watch as Frank immediately recovers from the bite.
Okay. Because he's a lycanthrope.
Yep.
It wasn't silver and it wasn't magic
Magic.
damage, so
Right.
he's going to recover right away from it.
Yep. All right. Tire your ass. It's your turn.
Eliza doesn't get a turn?
Oh, but she's in the corner.
She's watching. She's holding on to Philip, who is tugging at her right now. They're in the midst of essentially a grapple.
Alright, so what's my movement? It's 30, right? How do I get up there?
So
Because I gotta like walk around, don't I? Because there's
Yep.
stairs on either side.
there's stairs on the other side. You can attempt to get up here. It's going to take. It's going to take. It's going to be essentially. It's going to be double movement unless you do a successful acrobatics check. Because it is a 10-foot distance, so it's going to take 20 feet of movement in order to move under. Unless you see
But how, running around is it?
running around is going to be 25 feet of movement here and 25 and 30 feet of movement back.
Could he dash?
He can, as a bonus action, sees a road.
Does that get me up there? But that only gets me there, right?
That gets you there.
But it doesn't mean that he can actually attack.
Yeah, he can.
So my plan is just to go up there. If I can dash up there and just suck up some blood, that's my goal.
Okay.
I don't even have to attack him because the blood's all over. Can I just soak some up somewhere?
How are you going to soak up?
Well, I got the little dagger.
Yes. How are you going to activate the dagger? Dagger is activated by stab.
All right, so I'm gonna have to get up there and try and stab him.
Okay.
That'll be stupid.
Does it have to stab through flesh?
All right. So you get up there, and
Yeah.
you definitely stab.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay. It's just a D4, right? Yeah.
It is.
I need a D4. There we go. I did technically 5 points of damage,
5 points of damage. All right.
but my little dagger thingy is now full of blood, right?
Your little dagger thing is now full of blood.
I feel like we might have an issue here.
All right.
So was my bonus action the dash to get up there?
Your bonus action was the dash.
Okay.
Here's where I see we might have an issue.
Yeah, I know. My hope is that they're all gonna fight with each other still, and I can just jump down now.
All right, and Frank
Frank
chimes
you out of this one.
Frank chimes in with, "The king has invited death upon us." And Danger Rabbit runs around and moves to Tire Grass and attacks. Does an 18 hit?
Well, God, yes.
Wait, would I get opportunity since he was by me?
No, he was not by. This was right here.
Okay.
These guys are over.
Okay.
But yes, you will. If they decide. All right, so 4 points of damage to Tyrus.
Okay.
All right.
Did he bite me or he just hit me?
But hit you. Go ahead and excuse me. Roll a Constitution save. It's going to be a D20. I don't believe you have any modifications.
I got an 18.
Plus 1. So 19?
Yeah.
All right. You feel that. Yeah, you're good. All right.
All right. So, but I took 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage.
All right, now was at 11, so that means I'm at 9.
Correct.
But I'm not a lycanthrope just yet.
Oh no.
You could have been a were-bunny.
I know.
Oh, you're at 9?
Yeah.
7. All right.
I got up to 11 last time for my real rest.
Oh, I don't think I added that on. Okay. All right. Whisper.
Alright. Still.
I mean, do I understand lycanthropy? If I do,
Can you tackle me off that ledge?
not yet. Right now, my whole goal in life is to kill Frank the Tank here. So I'm gonna. How high is the room?
The room is 20 feet.
Okay. So I'm gonna rise up and I'm gonna blast
Oh. Let's do. I'll blast a firebolt
at Frank, and as I'm going up and over, I'm gonna go over and cover Triass.
Wait, so as you move away from, so you're moving how far up?
Well, I'm already up, but I don't know how high up I am.
What did you? Oh yeah, that's right. Because you blasted with.
I blasted with.
Right, so you're outside of their. You're outside of their opportunity attack. Is what I'm looking at.
Yes.
Okay.
But I only got so much I can do here, man. So yeah, we're gonna do firebolt into Frank the Tank for a whopping 11, modified 11.
Modified 11 to Frank. He does not. So yeah, it singes, it brushes against his fur, but it does not seem to harm them.
Okay.
And and I'm gonna flitter over to Dave's. What would that be? His top left corner.
Top left of
Top left, yeah, right there, right next to the Squirrel King. No, Danger Bunny. That's what it is.
Yep.
All right.
All right. That's it. You don't have any bonus actions or anything like that. You want-
Bonus actions. I guess I could do. That puts me in the way. I don't really know what the point is of hitting somebody with non-magical attacks that instantly heals it.
You could do that to me.
I can punch you?
You could jump.
Yeah. And if it knocks me off, but it heals me,
It doesn't heal you.
well, either way, you can knock me off the ledge, so I'm at least away from these fuckers.
Oh, but I could
Can I pull you off the ledge?
Maybe.
grapple the. I could grapple the bunny.
Good.
See, my goal is if somebody can bring me down, we run away.
What happens if I did like flurry of blows and took it down? Let's just pretend. Flurry of blows took it down to 0. Would it at least go unconscious, or does it not really matter? Like it's just gonna brush everything off.
Find out.
All right, cool. Flurry of blows. Fuck it.
Okay.
All right. I don't know any of this, like in terms of how this works.
Right.
What do I need to do?
With flurry of blows.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at your sheet, and it says
Spend a focus point.
you spend a focus point,
Mm-hmm.
and with flurry of blows, it is going to be
2 attacks.
2 attacks. Yep, that's it.
Okay. So what would that be? A 16 and a 24.
Okay, both of them hit.
Okay, and then it is 1d6 plus 3 each.
Wait. Hold on a second, though. Let me see. Is flurry of blows, because you only have a bonus action right now.
Yeah.
Is flurry of blows a bonus action?
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
3, 6, and 4, 7, 13 points.
To which one?
The Danger Rabbit of Death.
Danger Rabbit of Death. Okay. So, you start hitting it, and you watch as the lights go out on Danger Rabbit, and he's dead. Or unconscious. Which one did you do? Should not knock him unconscious or kill him?
I mean, whatever.
No. You have a choice.
Oh, I have a choice?
Yep.
You got me dead. Sorry.
No, because you were thinking that he could possibly heal up like you saw the rabbit.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Yep.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
you punch in his face, and it does not pop back. It just stays pushed, and he falls.
I had a basketball like that once.
All right. Alfina,
Ah.
you have watched the tragic death of a furry little wiggler creature. Possibly a little bit murderous, but just a little bit, not real bad.
It's really hard, but they're really mean, and I just. Oh, guys.
Oh, fuck.
What?
He has a title.
I have a new title for Philip. Philip can introduce me as Slayer of the Were-Rabbit.
Slayer rabbits.
So it's just magical abilities that work on Frank.
Yep.
Is Tasha's hideous laughter
Oh yeah.
magical?
It is.
Jen, what's it do?
Go ahead and tell me what to do.
Fuck.
No, that's just a filler.
Is that smart? Should I do that?
I don't even know what Tasha's Hideous Laughter is.
Do you want me to read it?
Sure.
A creature of your choice that you can see within range perceives everything as hilariously funny and falls into fits of laughter if this spell activates it, or if this spell affects it. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or fall prone, becoming incapacitated and unable to stand up for the duration. A creature with an intelligence score of 4 or less isn't affected.
So the question I have is, how does Alcifina? Nope.
Oh.
I know what's happened.
Oh, okay.
I know what's happened. The spell was effective, and Frank was on the floor laughing. But I don't know the antecedent to that as far as how did that spell look for Alcifina.
How did she cast it? Like, what did she say that?
What does she? How does she make this? How does she make this spell happen? Like, is it where she tells a joke? Is it that you send out tendrils of tickle monsters?
I think she goes like this, and she's like, "These mice are very nice." Hey!
And
Thank you.
and rats actually do that. They are able to record it. But because he's a were-rat, you hear the laughter from Frank, who, based on the voice before, I don't like this. It sounds like Beavis from Butthead. And he falls over, laughing hysterically. Any attacks on him are now going to be done at advantage on automatic crit.
Also very intentional calling him a mouse and not a rat.
There we go. All right. Giant rat's turn. Turns to the king. Bites at him. A 6 does not hit. All right.
Damn.
God, they are rolling like shit.
Well, relatively.
This chipmunk starts to run away. Are you taking an attack of opportunity?
Shit.
Yes, you do. I would.
Yeah. I still have one of my daggers that can do fire damage, right?
Yeah.
So that's probably what I would wipe at him.
Okay.
So I just do damage, so right?
No, you have to hit him.
Okay, so I gotta roll.
Yep.
See if I hit. Oh, I hit him.
Yep.
I got a 19.
Okay. You needed a 12, so go ahead and roll that damage. So it's going to be your dagger damage plus a d6.
Okay. So, 4 plus.
Boom!
So that'd be 9 altogether.
9 altogether. All right. So what was the first damage?
So it was 4 because I got a 2 plus I get +2 for piercing.
Okay.
So that'd be 4. So 4 for the initial dagger attack.
Yep.
And then the magic attack was 5.
Okay. So, you stab with the dagger, and then remember, oh shit, I'm supposed to actually I'm supposed to activate it before I stab them, and you didn't do that.
Oops.
But then it bursts into flames on you, like as a surprise, and dude falls down dead. Just be aware that in the future, in order to have the fire damage be active, you have to use a bonus action to alight.
Well, this was an attack of opportunity.
I know. I realize that too. That's why I still gave it to you. And
What kind of creature was that?
that is a chipmunk. A very chipmunk of unusual size and temperament. It also had the crown.
Now too.
It also
There's 2 of them. Couscous.
Chippendale.
Of unusual size.
Rescue Rangers. That's what we're going to call you guys.
All right.
The Slayers of the Rescue Rangers.
I was imagining the murder rabbit as the
All right.
from Monty Python.
Nice.
The white one.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Frank the Were-Rat attempts to make a
Isn't he laughing uncontrollably?
Yeah.
attempts to make his wisdom saving throw in order to recover. Oh shit! Doesn't matter. Roll the natural one, but he would actually have to do it at disadvantage because it's poison state.
He also has the light on him still, doesn't he?
He does have light on him still. So there is a. It looks like he's breakdancing, and then there's kind of a disco thing happening. This diseased rat sees Frank there on the ground and takes that opportunity to attack with advantage. Nat 20, which already crits because of his prone status. So it's like a double crit. We're going to double this. And we're going to apply it to old Frankie there.
Yeah, but is it magical damage?
And then he'll back.
Yeah. So it didn't do anything. Yay, you good job.
Hey, he's doing something.
Yeah, he's
All
trying.
right.
He's trying.
I'm gonna move over to you next. All right.
I'm disengaging and running to Eliza.
You step over the dead body of Danger Rabbit.
Punt him on the way.
All right. And we're leaving.
You step in a face
Okay.
of goo.
You watch as Nicodemus is grasping at his neck and expires.
Okay. How far can I get? Is that as far
You
as I
can
get?
get no. You can get almost.
I'm gonna run towards Eliza.
Yeah.
With the idea that, like, I'm gonna be kind of standing next to her, like, come on, everybody, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
And I'm kind of gonna stand next to her as to hopefully she'll deflect any attacks from me, or maybe behind her.
Okay. You watch as Frank seeing the king die starts to move toward the exit. Calling his forces with him. All right. What do you do?
Cantrips you can use over and over, right?
Yep. Whispering you're able to actually act first on.
Ew.
Which I have Vicious Mockery, Starry Wisp, Booming Blade, Firebolt, and Dancing Lights.
How far is he from me?
It's not that far. He hasn't made it out that gate, and you're still.
Yep. So
I'm
you're
there.
about 15 feet away. Like you're 20 feet in the air, so A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Great. So we're gonna go firebolt.
Okay. I just realized something.
Yo.
He has not passed his wisdom saving throw. He is still just on the floor laughing over here.
Yeah.
Right?
So go ahead and firebolt him, and he will
At advantage?
Yeah.
add advantage.
That doesn't matter. My first one was good. 13, 18.
18.
So
For
for
rolling against the crit,
I can do that.
well, you're rolling at advantage.
No, I did. I rolled the second die. And I
Oh,
rolled
okay.
6. Yeah. No.
Okay.
So D10. I got a shot here to not kill him.
I
I got a 5. So
5?
5. Yeah.
Alright, so 10 points of damage.
Because he's prone and vulnerable, right?
Yep.
So it doubles the damage.
Or like a fresh breakup. Vulnerable.
Correct. All right.
Yeah.
He is hurting, but he still finds it hilarious.
Tasha's hideous
I
laughter.
believe every time, though, he takes damage, he can redo his saving throw. Let me double check that.
At the end of its turns, and each time it takes damage.
Yep, each time it takes damage.
Yeah.
All right. Come on, Frankie boy. You got this.
You don't have much left.
Come on, Frankie boy.
This is just to get up, right?
Yeah. At disadvantage. No big deal.
Oh,
18
yeah.
and 11? Don't do it.
18 doesn't do it.
It's disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Because he's poisoned. Some jackass poisoned him.
So I would say take a shot at him.
I'm,
'cause
I'm,
there's
I'm
a
sorry.
chance
You have
you're
a
gonna
weird
kill
way
him.
of like thanking me.
I was gonna say, can I use
All
like
right.
firebolt or?
You certainly can.
I don't know what booming blade does.
Booming blade is going to be is going to be part of a melee attack.
Oh, okay, and I'm too far away for
Yep.
a melee attack. Okay. Well, yeah, let's just do firebolt.
Firebolt them up.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll 2 d20s, or roll d20 twice.
Okay. 7,
Okay.
4.
16.
16 is going to do it for sure. Go ahead and roll your d10 damage.
hope
So
so.
it's going to be more than the it's going to have more side than the double four-sided die.
Are you looking for D10? Yeah, D10 is right here.
Ew.
Got it.
So is that
No.
this one?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Essentially,
This one.
nope, essentially the same
They're the
thing.
same thing. They just have like one has double digits.
So that would be the d100.
So this one? Or
Yeah.
that one?
Either one.
Either one will work.
Thanks. 2.
2 points of damage. He's still alive, but he ain't happy.
Didn't it get double because he was down stuff?
Yup.
So it's 4 points of damage.
Yup. He's at 2 hit points right now. All right. This rat here, seeing an opportunity, picks up the oil dagger,
Let's go, buddy.
makes an attack
On
on Frank. He gets a nat 20.
Nobody likes Frank, man.
Frank is taken down by Danger Squirrel. Frank is dead.
Which danger squirrel is that?
This one right here.
Is that the one that started off at the top left of the king?
Yep.
No, that's top right.
No, that's this one. That's the one that died. This one didn't die.
So, where's that crown?
it's on the
Crown
ground.
is on the ground. Right here.
So you want to grab it and run away?
You really want to run away.
I do.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see a reason to steal the crown.
I do.
Maybe you should walk your ass back up the
Nick's
steps
face
and
makes
get it.
worried.
I'm not.
Are you telling me to grab the crown?
No, I'm just suggesting because you could be the king of the sewers.
I don't have mage hand, do I? I
Sewer
don't think
king.
so. No.
Who doesn't want to be sewer king? Like, look at me, bitches! Ah. It would be just total like, fuck you guys.
I don't really feel like that's in the monkish thing.
If that's not your
I do
character.
not need possessions.
If you tell me to do it, I'll do it.
It's on my turn.
Do I-
Can't tell you to
can
do
my
it.
cat do stuff in combat too? I just pop him into existence and I don't know how to
You get me?
Yeah.
Yes, now we're learning things. Okay? We're learning things by asking questions.
Okay.
Your cat can perform a help action every turn.
Oh.
That means that you would be able to roll with advantage whenever you do your initial attack.
Oh.
So,
So how,
next
wait, how
time
does
your cat pops into existence,
Okay.
and it's like little
Alright, so dead bunny,
Do
dead
I,
Frank,
does it,
one dead chipmunk.
do I have a limit to how many times he can be pulled out? How I have to bring him out?
So-
how does that work?
no, there's no limit.
So what we have left are a couple diseased rats, which can't turn us, and one were squirrel. So our options are we kill them all, and then we're done, or we just get the hell out of here and cure.
But are the rest of them hostile towards us?
No,
Maybe
combat has ended. They are.
This is just basic slaughter at this point.
Yeah,
and we
they-
can steal the crown because we're assholes. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
If you want to be an asshole, you can steal the crown. If you don't, it's no skin off my.
Well, there is.
I got done what I was
There
doing.
is a pile of stuff that they have stolen. That he is sitting.
Yeah, but it's all covered in piss and shit, right?
Well, I got a question for you. If there's a Rolex watch that you see at inside of a porta potty, are you like?
Well,
I'm
now,
wondering if there's some metallurgy going
Well-
on in
well-
this crown.
well, okay. So here's the deal. Like I said, like, do we need to do a percept? Like, whose turn is it? Don't they have to like make a?
No, we're out of the turn order.
I think you need to Rocket Raccoon this one. I need that crown. You got the blood. I need that crown.
Well, that's where like, if everybody's let's go get the crown. I'm down for that. Let's get the crown, whatever goods we can get, and get out.
All right, so go ahead and do a investigation check.
All right.
Or actually, correction, an investigation check or a perception check.
If I bring the cat out, will it scare all the vermin?
I'm gonna do a perception check.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20 plus 5.
Okay. All right. So,
You're their god now.
no. Like,
Oh man.
you know when you have like a pile of stuff on a desk, but you don't want anybody to move any of it because you know exactly where stuff is at.
Mm-hmm.
On the desk, you walk up the pile and reach a hand in and pull out the things that are actually valuable. Hey, take that stuff that guy. That Frank is wearing.
Okay. So what do we get?
So, there's about
And none of the leftover squirrel guy ain't giving me any shit for this.
no. As soon as you pick up the crown, and the cat comes out, you just bow his way back into the corner.
All right. And those little diseased rats don't give a shit that I'm doing this.
They do not.
All right. Cool.
They're itching.
So-
They're itching.
I will show you.
They're looking for some hydrocortisone cream.
Show you one of the items that you get.
And what's Philip doing on all this? He's just sitting there
Versus
like
Capricorn.
he's being held by Eliza.
Yeah, Eliza is taking him in because he is going to answer for all the crimes that have been committed by Scrooge.
So she's just cool with me going through this shit too.
Yeah, because it's going to be returned to the
Rightful owners.
rightful owners. Seriously.
I'm gonna make a sleight of hand check.
But there is a reward
For this stuff.
for the death of these individuals.
Oh yeah.
And for the rest of these individuals. So yes, there is plenty to go around. So you get 200 gold.
Each.
No. 200 gold
Okay, we had it.
as the reward for this. You return to the immediately return to the slave quarters. And you're able to supply the blood that is needed for finishing Knox's recovery.
Okay.
Drunks is yes, very happy with what it is that you have done. And we will learn the full ramifications of that. One thing though that does happen as soon as you come out of these sewers, you're coming out of the sewers, you're have Eliza with you, you're gathering up the stuff that you have, making your way toward the accumulating doors, and there is a sound that none of you have ever heard, and it is and around the corner what looks like a giant steel keg of ale on legs rounds the corner, and a small head with two glowing eyes in the center of it move and zero in on you, and then one of the legs gives out and falls to the ground. and popping out of a hatch is a small halfling that is cursed. Do any of you speak half
I might.
or gnomish?
Would that be?
I speak halfling.
Do you speak halfling?
I do.
All right.
Son of a bitch! Fat! Son of a goddamn piece of shit!
Is what he is saying in halfling. He also has speech impediment, just said.
Mm-hmm.
And what you start to ascertain looking at this contraption is that it is not functioning at all as automaton animated by magic, but a hovering kind of like bike pulls up with two gnomes on the back of it, and they start gibbering. Somebody spoke gnomish as well.
Where the hell are my languages?
Not
I don't know.
Should
The
be here.
first sheet.
But they're speaking in common, right?
Okay.
It's like, that's the farthest you've ever gotten, all right? We're gonna win the competition, I swear. Okay, and it turns out there's like a battle bot competition that's happening, but it is inside of a sphere of anti-magic, right? So you can't use any magical components that animate it, and it all has to be done by mechanism. And so that's the curiosity that you are walking past as you are moving back up. It's just, suddenly a giant robot-looking thing, golem, steps out and looks at you, and you think they're about to have to do combat again. And then it just falls over, and a little halfling jumps out, and then two little gnomes pull up on a little speed bike that is hovering over the ground, which you've also never seen before. It has the Tusk Innovation logo on it, though, and they converse back and forth and start to tow it back to where they're going to repair it. Super excited about the things that they've learned in their latest test. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning when this has happened.
Okay.
So you get back to the titillating tortoise. Drunks takes the blood.
Before we get to the blood,
Yeah.
I know what we got out of the pile, right?
Yes.
So what did I get out of the pile?
So the pile had some recoverable items that were of value that are being returned to the rightful owners.
So I don't have to worry about them really right now.
They're being returned to the rightful owners.
Okay.
There was also a vest.
Yeah. I don't know. You tell me. Hi.
Hello.
All right. So you have blood, and you are able to start cart. You get the $200 or 200 gold.
Yeah, that comes from Eliza for killing
Yep.
these guys.
This vest. What's the story with this vest?
It's a vest of holding. So essentially, it has
Two pouches.
the ability to carry 6 items on it that can be grabbed with a free object interaction. Normally, if you're like searching for something in a bag, it's going to take an action to pull it out, like if you need like a healing potion, right? To pull out of your bag holding or pull out of your backpack, it would take an action to do that, right? You can have up to 6 items that can be accessed with a free object interaction. There are also 2 small side pouches. Essentially, they are fanny packs of holding, right? But instead of being able to carry 500 pounds of goods in a 10 by 10 foot section, they are able to hold 100 pounds in a 5 by 5 foot section. The opening can only be 40. It expands out to be able to put pretty large objects into. But that is the best delivery.
Okay.
And it looks a little bit weird walking around with it, but yeah, essentially looks like almost like a flick that a soldier would wear.
Okay.
But it's made out of leather. There is the crown, but they're not exactly sure what that, whether it has any magic properties unless you have the ability to identify does anybody put it on.
I'm probably swinging it on my finger.
But you have to put it on your head. Or your,
Probably would do that once we get back to the titillating tortoise.
right. And then we will find out what happens next time.
All right.
Hooray, we lived!
Yay!
Okay. So we saw the robot guys. Now we're working our way back to to give the blood back to
Drunks.
no with drunks to give to Knox.
Yes.
Yes.
And we will pick that up next time.
Yes.
And while he's doing that, I will probably be messing around and put the crown on.
Okay. Things we have learned. Combat-wise. Or skills-wise. What are some things that you learned in just the first session?
Yeah. Cat uses the help action.
You find that you're familiar for the help
Me
action.
too.
So whether that is you, for example, when you did the investigation or deception check, you rolled with advantage, which means 2 20-sided dice because your cat been helping.
Can I use that cat to give help to
Somebody
one of
else.
the party members? Yeah.
I think that's
I think that'd be a little too much.
I would like to help you. But you can give the help action to somebody else.
Okay.
The cat can't help you with it. I mean, like, if that would be essentially you giving the help action by sending your cat to go in and help.
Sure. So that would take from my
That's your action.
yeah.
Things you figured out. Flurry blows.
Flurry blows, cantrips. Kind of unlimited.
You have, but your rage sickness, that's an at will. You're able to do it.
It's a level 1 because it's magic initiate. So it's a level 1 spell.
But you can only do it once a day.
Correct.
Okay. And then things for you. Let's see.
I got a cool vest. That
You didn't
Bolt
use
did.
sneak.
And
You didn't use
You
sneak
didn't
attack.
die.
yeah, I didn't feel like there was really an opportunity to sneak attack in this.
So if you have an ally within 5 feet of the enemy, that grants you advantage on the attack.
Even if it's a little dude.
Yep. Because it's essentially like
Like a distraction.
he's distracting them enough that you can find an opportunity
Okay.
for that sneak attack.
I still don't know that I would have needed it in this scenario.
Nope. But I'm just making sure that you have knowledge of what those options